Don't worry, I am social distancing. I just went for a quick little drive to pick something up from someone's porch, pick up for the cats, and Phoenix decided that she wanted to go in and pick up some drinks, not alcoholic ones, just drinks from a store on our way home. So she's in doing that. And while I was out here, I was thinking about a video topic that I've been wanting to do for a little bit. We recently entered the Celtic tree month of Hawthorn. And it's interesting because not only do you not usually hear about the Celtic zodiac, the fact that it's all tree-based rather than animal-based or star-based, but it's interesting because it also works very well with the zodiac that we're used to experiencing. And the month of Hawthorn goes kind of in tandem with Gemini. It fits really nicely with the, zodiac time of Gemini, because the hawthorn tree represents something that is both lucky and unlucky, as in like divine energy. So if you are speaking to someone who exists under the, Hawthorn month, you can tell them anything, really. They'll generally give you really good advice. They'll be able to help you with a lot of the problems that you're facing right now. And they will also be very good listeners. You can sit there and talk their ear off about whatever is going on in your life for hours and hours, and they won't get sick of hearing from you. And they'll have enough of their own crazy life experience that they'll be able to give you that solid advice that you're looking for. Because just like Geminis, people who are Hawthorns are very adaptable. They are almost like shapeshifters in a way, where they can adapt to whatever situation they're put in. You can put them in a situation where a lot of other people would just crumble. They wouldn't know what to do. It would be too much, too overwhelming for people. And the Hawthorn's going to be fine. They'll just be like, oh, so that's how things go here? Cool. I got this. No big deal. And being that adaptive and that much of a shapeshifter makes you a very creative person too, which again also fits really snugly with Gemini. So they're very creative people. So it's really good if you have like a passion project you want to get off the ground. Talking to a Hawthorn can really help you with that aspect of things. And even if you yourself are not a Hawthorn, right now, since it is the month of Hawthorn, of creative things, of adaptability, if you are struggling with something creative, or you're struggling with something involving needing to adapt to a new situation, maybe you've moved, or you're starting a new career path, or you want to begin a creative endeavor but you're not really sure how, this is the perfect month to start getting into that, because you can reach out to whatever it is you believe in as like a divine power, or to the earth itself, or even to the hawthorn tree itself. You can get, hawthorn branches and stuff from people online if you don't have a tree near you, or you can go out into the forest and pick some up, and you can utilize them in your craft to try to reach out to that energy and say, listen, I'm struggling. I want something new in my life. I want to be able to adapt better to my surroundings. I'm struggling. Help me. Or I really want to get this creative endeavor off the ground, but I'm struggling. Please help me. And this is a month that you're very likely to get that assistance. However, remember, just like in spellcasting, things don't happen in an instant. The month of Hawthorn is a good month to begin working on that stuff. It's the starting point. It's where it's a good idea to mark your start point for that creative endeavor, or for whatever it is that you're trying to adapt to. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to come to fruition just now. It might take the entire month of Hawthorn for you to reach that point where things are what you want or need them to be. So don't get frustrated if for the next couple of weeks you're trying to work alongside Hawthorn to achieve these things that you want to achieve, and they're not happening quite the way you want them to. The universe works in its own time. It knows what you need better than you do. Sometimes you just need to trust that, and you will get it when you're supposed to. But like I said, it is a good time to start with things like that. So I just thought it would be fun to kind of do a short video discussing that. Hopefully that kind of got you interested in learning more about the month of Hawthorn or the Hawthorn tree itself. It's very good to use. A lot of people make their wands out of it because of that creative aspect. I mean, you need creativity to cast spells, don't you? So it definitely makes sense to use it. So if you're like an artsy person or a craftsy person, it's good to have a Hawthorn wand to help you out with that. Or if you like working with deities or creatures that are known to be very artistic. And if you want to be able to listen better or be able to adapt easier to difficult situations, it's also a good idea to either have a Hawthorn wand or to utilize something from the Hawthorn tree on your altar to help you out with that stuff. So I hope that you learned something or had fun listening to this video. Again, I know it's a little bit of a short one, but these zodiac ones, you can only say so much. I mean, it means something a little bit different to each individual person, and you need to kind of learn what it means to you specifically. What Hawthorn can do for me isn't necessarily what it can do for you. But hopefully it was still an entertaining watch, and as always, do something that makes you happy, no matter what anybody else thinks about it, and hopefully I'll see all of you again soon.